Thank you. I am now.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome everybody to to week 2 of the Weight Loss Challenge. Peggy, you're awesome. Okay. Okay. Breakfast. There's a couple of different ways. Anybody tell me something about the way they used to eat breakfast? Tell me what you used to eat for breakfast and how you've improved that a little bit. Give me an idea of a breakfast that's like not a good one. Somebody tell me, anybody.
Coffee and a honey bun.
There you go.
Nothing. Not eating
at all.
Cereal.
Not eating at all.
All right. And
2 bowls of Frosted Flakes.
there you go. I've done that lots of times. All right, how about some beverages? Speaking of coffee, talk about some beverages that what I'm looking for is I want you to be thinking about ways that, okay, during breakfast, how can you change or save that some of those 500 calories in a day? And breakfast, you could do it. Most people that do eat breakfast, and beverages throughout the day. So just give us some thoughts, some things that you used to drink or something that you are drinking, ways that you can save some calories throughout the day. And we'll leave that for now. And we're gonna flip over to the importance of water. This is a little bit, I'm going with the slides the way it's presented, but that's okay, we'll come back. Okay, importance of water. Everybody knows water. Has anybody ever heard that water is kind of important?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what more can I tell you in a presentation here for 45 minutes? I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time about water, but there's a lot of things about water. Okay, so spurt out. What happens if you don't get enough water? What happens? Anybody? It's one thing.
Die.
Dehydration.
Dehydrate. And what happens if you dehydrate?
You can die.
That's a serious one. Yep. What else?
Headaches. Memory loss, thinking
What's that?
process slowed down.
Yep.
Pretty much your heart rate goes up. You're unable to function. You're unable to reduce your toxin get rid of toxins. Your body will increase in toxins.
Anybody ever heard about headaches and water?
Yes.
Yep.
So many people have headaches and they don't get it. They're trying to figure out why do they get headaches and they're dehydrated. How about that? Wait a minute, time out.
Ugh.
All right, time in. Now I got to think about what the heck. I got to get a drink. I got to figure out my brain going again. I got this that kiss. Okay, so everybody knows that you just drink water. How much water are you supposed to drink in a day?
Half your body weight. Half your body weight.
Yeah, that's your target goal. If you've been drinking 1/4 of your target weight, and all of a sudden you want to increase your water every day until you can get closer to that number. Okay, don't try to go or encourage any of your friends to go from 1/4 of their body weight in water to half your body weight in water in one day. Okay, work your way up a little bit at a time. Okay, so everybody knows about water. Just drink work your way up to half your body weight in ounces of water, and you'll be a lot happier and a lot healthier. There's one other thing that people don't think about a lot is energy. Water and energy, okay? Everybody knows that's been on the Tanita scales. You know your water numbers and things, okay? Every time you go 1% down in water percentage, your energy level goes down, okay, period. So if you want to get more energy during the day, besides all the other good things we do for energy, hydrate yourself. There you go, half your body weight in water. Brings your energy. Okay, remember the energy one because that's one of the things a lot of people don't remember. Quiz time. All right, everybody ready for this?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, we're gonna do some snack quizzes, and I really like some of these things, so I decided to put them in here. All right, we're gonna talk about snacking. Okay, snacks at the mall, the vending machine, Starbucks, at the movies, and the happy hour. As long as I operate this thing, I do have the answers here. We'll give you, but I'm gonna. Okay, at the mall, soft serve vanilla chocolate ice cream and a wafer cone, small serving. Okay, the question is, which snacks have the least calories on all five of these screens, okay? Soft serve ice cream, strawberry wild Jamba Juice, Annie's pretzel whole wheat without butter, or Cinnabon. Which one is best?
Pretzel.
Anybody else?
Ice cream.
Strawberry wild.
Yeah, we're unsure then, I guess. We got pretty much spread out. Okay, just think about your answer, and here it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The number at the beginning is the number of calories for each of these things.
Wow.
A lot of these things are going to surprise you. Just a little bit of one. Okay, here's another one at the vending machine. Corn nuts, peanut M&Ms, Natural Valley granola bars, 2-pack hard granola bars, or trail mix. Tell me what you think.
Corn nut.
M&M's.
Granola.
Peanuts.
Corn nut.
Oh, wow, we got a lot. We got all four covered there. Peggy, what do you think? Anybody? Michelle, what do you think?
Peanut M&M's.
I think 1.
I think 3.
Okay.
I think 2.
There's the number. Okay. Here's what's cool about this. You know, the 1, 2, and 3 are pretty close, actually. You know, like 1.7 ounce bag. It could have been 1.5 ounce bag. So the first 3 weren't actually all that different. But that trail mix, that's got to go. Just so you know. I see a lot of people walking around with trail mix. A lot of people. I see a lot of people that think they're dieting. They're walking around with trail mix. Okay, at Starbucks.
Oh, Lord.
Servings of skim milk.
3.
Yell it out. Take a guess.
3.
3.
3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
2.
Skim milk. It's not whole milk.
It says skim milk. Yeah.
Ice vanilla skim latte.
All serving with skim milk.
3.
Well.
1.
Frappuccino.
Okay.
I'm not the only one who said that.
Here again, these are all pretty close, okay? And actually, the 2 and 3 are so close, you might as well even say that's a tie. So if you pick 2 or 3, you're fine. Okay, and I think a lot of you did that. So you know. And this is a drink, but at the movies, medium popcorn, no butter, Twizzlers, or chocolate-covered raisins.
Twizzlers.
3.
Twizzlers.
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 I don't know.
You know how much I used to just love Twizzlers? I mean, my whole life, I've probably eaten more Twizzlers than all of you combined. But guess
Oh
what?
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I feel so proud of myself.
All right, the one that surprised me was the top one, the popcorn, the 900 calories. And the reason for that is because this my cheat sheet here talks about why popcorn at the movies, because they cook it they pop it in so much oil,
Oh, oil. Yeah.
a lot of salt and oil. So all the oil that they use in the popcorn, that's not to say if you make popcorn, healthy popcorn at home, it's a pretty good snack, actually. It's not that bad. It's just that the way they make it at the movies, it's different. And my Twizzlers, man. Anyway.
I know what I'm not getting at the movies this Thursday.
Yeah, stick your own popcorn in there or
We
whatever.
always get a large popcorn, me and my boyfriend, but I'm going to get a thing of chocolate-covered raisins.
There you go. And just
Hey,
proportion
Mark.
that too, get a nice proportion that, share with your boyfriend. Don't eat the whole box.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
So I took my daughter to the movies last week. I thought, I've lost a lot of weight. I could have some buttered popcorn with my daughter. So we got a big bag and share it between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the scale the next day. I'm not going to do that again.
Renee, what did you say, Renee? You want him to go to the movies again?
Yeah, go ahead. Catch another movie.
Renee wants to compete for that prize. Okay, happy hour, 3 large handfuls of each. Okay, think of 3 large handfuls in a bowl. Mini pretzels, a bowl of nuts, or a bowl of party mix.
Bowl
Bowl of
of
nuts.
Party mix.
Okay, you got it? I'll tell you what, Jason, when I first saw this, I was my guess, a bowl of nuts. I mean, come on. Look at that.
Wow.
It's the last one. I was with you on that one, though. I mean, nuts, come on, man. But the thing about a bowl of nuts is 3 handfuls of nuts, and I guess if you figure that, and if you figure what a 3 handfuls of pretzels is, there's less of it, I guess. So there you go. So if you eat nuts, just nuts are nice because you can eat them slow and stuff like that. You don't eat a lot of them, okay? You don't eat 3 large handfuls of nuts. Nuts are good to eat, and they've got some good stuff in them, good fats actually. But don't eat 3 handfuls of them. Who wins? Who won the prize? I think we all made some mistakes, right? And we learned something there. Oh, okay. Before I go into this,
Huh.
I'm going to go ahead and do this because the slide's up here. There's a couple other screens I want to hit on the other way, but okay. Product focus today. Let me do that. Wait a minute. Let me get away from there a minute. Because I do want to go to some areas with the meal plans. Okay. All right. First of all, everybody that's in the weight loss challenge should get every week, every Sunday, or unless we decide to get it out on Saturday, an email that looks something like this, and it lists the subjects that were for that week. All the materials. So it's reading materials and 2 or 3 videos, very, very short videos, okay? So you know that, and then you hit this and put this code in there and you'll get this. And this week's materials were all about snacking and there's 3 videos. And then there was a lot of really good information all about meal plans and snacking tips and meal plans, snacking, water, all that, okay? That was last week's protein. All right, so here's the deal. One of the subjects on this week is meal plans. And because we all know we have different resting metabolic rates, we have different exercise routines, we have a lot of different things that we want to do. We have coaches that are going to help us out. So let's say, just so you know, in the material you got today or yesterday, it has meal plan A, and it gives an example of 1,200 calories. So you can go through this, and it says you can either have, you can have a Herbalife shake, or you can have, there's another thing, 7 egg whites and whatever, all this stuff, half a grapefruit, or 1 cup of non-fat cottage cheese and 1 pineapple. So it gives you meal plans for your caloric intake that you want to take in. Notice that it starts with 1,200 calories. Meal plan A is 1,200 calories. That's the minimum, okay, for everybody. Now, of course, if you're like larger, 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories probably wouldn't work for me at all. I need to get more than that, but okay, 1,200 calories is for anybody at minimum. There's a meal plan B for 1,500 calories, and it gives you some ideas. It tells you what to eat, when to eat it, that kind of thing. And then meal plan C is 1,800 calories. So take a look at the material with your coach and come up with some ways to get a 1,800 calorie meal plan for yourself if that's your goal. Okay. There's also protein foods. Here's a whole list of protein foods. Tells you the calories and the protein. No guesswork. Can you guys see that okay? The word?
Yeah.
Screen? Yes?
Yep.
All right, here's a whole bunch of information about fruits, and no, I'm not going to spend here in 45 minutes and teach you all the different calories and fibers and things and all the fruits, but just pointing out that it's all here. And then cooked vegetables. So you get to create your meal plan based on the examples above: raw vegetables, starches, grains, taste enhancers. This is where you get your fats from because you know you need healthy fats. There's that nuts. Half ounce of nuts, 80 to 100 calories, 6 to 11 grams of healthy fat, which is really good, what you need. Some protein snacks and all the numbers there. Okay, let's here's some more. Here's some examples, and I just want to point these things out to you. They're in here. If you want to lose a pound a week, checking the time here. Okay, if you want to lose a pound a week, here's if you cut 500 calories a day from your typical intake, you'll lose a pound in a week's time. Look at some of the examples below. The more you cut, the more you lose. Okay, so here's just really good examples, and I'm going to point this out to you. Okay, here's food: muffin and medium. Can you read these numbers? Okay, on the screen. I'm not sure how you're seeing it when it comes through, maybe on phones and things. Can you see these?
Mm-hmm.
Jason, are you on a computer or phone?
I'm on my iPhone. I'm at work.
Phone? Okay, so you can see this, right? Good.
Yeah, I can still see it.
Okay, so here you go. Muffin and a medium frappuccino, 900 calories and 33 grams of fat. Not so healthy fat. Formula One shake, 180 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. Cool, huh? You say 750 calories. For example, we have, if you have 3/4 cup of peanuts, dry roasted, 630 calories, 52 grams of fat. That's just too much. Okay, one packet of, we have our soy nuts, 130 calories, 5 grams of fat. Here's an interesting one, 6 grams of lean sirloin steak, 6 ounces of 660 calories, 29 grams of fat.
Jeez.
Where 3 ounces of chicken breast is 150 calories and 4 grams of fat. Okay, save a lot. These are ways that you can just do these things and save 500. Okay, roast beef sandwich. Here you go. Roast beef sandwich, cheese and mayo, 850 calories, 30 grams of fat. Or turkey sandwich with vegetables and mustard, 350 calories and 5 grams of fat. How cool is that? I like turkey more than roast beef anyway, but it's the combination of the cheese and the roast beef and the mayo. Okay, so anyways, in here you'll see several ideas. Who likes French fries?
Yeah.
35 French fries, 560 calories, 28 grams of fat, 1 cup of zucchini, and a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, 60 calories, 2 grams of fat. And I guess there's just one more. Chinese chicken salad, up to 1,000 calories, 61 grams of fat. Greens, veggies, chicken and light dressing, 320 calories and 11 grams of fat. So
Hey, you're good,
take a
Mom.
look at some of these things and write down some notes and stuff that you like. There's an easy way to cut your calories down. A list of low-calorie snacks. Okay, this is going to be a fun one. You guys are going to like this. Okay. All right, who can read this? This is getting really small, but I can't make it any bigger. I tried.
That's it.
What is America's favorite food snack and how much of it do we eat each year?
Potato chips.
You got it, potato chips. 1.2 billion pounds, okay? That's a lot of pounds of chips. Wow, 1.2 billion pounds. Okay, for you people that are sharing Herbalife with people, that's a lot of money and a whole lot of fat that you can save people right there with a shake. Okay, what does the shape of the original pretzel twist represent? A child's playground game, a mother's arms holding a baby, a person's arms
Coat
crossed
of arms.
prayer, the coat of arms of
Number 2.
Coat of arms.
Germany. What's that?
It's D. Yeah, the coat of arms.
Jason, you're like me, man. That was in the argument. Maybe we're thinking the same thing, but actually it is a person's arms crossed in prayer.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I would have thought, some German pretzel thing, All right, 3. You are really craving something sweet. You run into a local food mart and find an array of pre-packaged goodies. Which of the following would have the fewest calories?
Mhm.
Anybody got any ideas? 2 frosted cupcakes, 2 cream-filled sponge cakes, a single-serve apple pie, or a single-serve pack of 4 powdered sugar donuts.
B.
Okay, the donuts have 238 calories. The sponge cakes have 300.
Oh,
The pie has 480, and the cupcakes have 360. So it's the donuts. None of them are really ever highly recommended. D is it. Popcorn can be a healthy snack, but you need to choose carefully. There you go. Which of the following popcorns have the most calories per cup? Is the most calories? Cheese, kettle corn, cinnamon, butter flavored, or extra butter flavored?
Extra
Extra
butter.
butter.
extra butter.
Extra butter.
Cheese.
Kettle corn?
Kettle corn.
I see extra butter.
Yeah, cheese is the answer. Cheese. But it's
Cheese.
not too bad. Cheese flavored popcorn averages a whopping 58 calories a cup, which is not too bad. But cinnamon is 50. It's pretty close. Butter is 35. So don't think the butter's evil. I mean, the popcorn's evil. Okay, it's not too bad actually. Rice cakes can be start of a healthy snack. The plain ones have only 35 calories. To keep calories down, which of the following would be the best topping for your rice cake? Those
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
peanut butter,
Peanut butter.
cream cheese, ricotta cheese with a sprinkle of cinnamon, strawberry jam, or peanut butter.
Cream
butter.
cheese.
Peanut butter.
No, not
It's got
cream cheese.
protein.
Peanut butter.
All right, the
It's
answer
peanut
here
butter.
is B,
Or ricotta.
Ricotta cheese.
Ricotta cheese.
Cottage cheese.
I'm not even sure what ricotta cheese is, but that's the answer. Peanut butter would have 90. Peanut butter would be 95 calories. Ricotta cheese is 50. All right, a couple more. These are kind of fun. It makes you think a little bit. You are craving something smooth and creamy. Which of the choices has the fewest calories? A single serve rice pudding, a single serve chocolate pudding, 1 6-ounce carton of fruit on the bottom yogurt, half a banana with a teaspoon of chocolate syrup.
B.
The answer is the banana. Half a banana is
That was my first guess.
Okay. Half a banana with that syrup has 45 calories. The rest have like 130 to 150 calories. You're rummaging around the house for something to eat. Anybody's ever done that? Sorry, buddy. Did you have your hand up?
Me?
I just flipped on you there, but I can't hear you now.
Yeah, I had to hang up for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah. Well, yes, kind of. You're coming and going.
So, is there a difference between? I'll ask later.
Okay. Yeah. Signal's coming and going. Anybody ever rummage around the house for something to eat? You have the following available and can't decide which is the best. So the least damage to your diet, calorie-wise. 4 fig bars, 3 graham cracker sheets, 50 pistachio nuts, or 2 ounces of beef jerky.
3 graham cracker sheets.
Pistachios.
Pistachios is the right answer. 160 calories.
I would.
Just have a little bit more, not much. You have leftovers in the refrigerator. A lot of people tell me they eat leftovers. Have leftovers in the refrigerator that look tempting for a snack. Which would you use for the fewest calories from a calorie budget? Lasagna, chicken, macaroni and cheese, or shrimp fried rice?
Boy.
This one's the easy one, I think.
Shrimp fried rice.
Chicken.
Chicken without the skin?
two fried rice. I'm sorry, fried chicken. Believe it or not, well, I guess it's not so easy because I didn't catch on the fried rice. Believe it or not, the two fried chicken drumsticks, even though they are fried, have the fewest calories, 250 for the two drumsticks. If you take off the breaded coating, you still get the flavor of the chicken and can save yourself about 75 more calories. The other ones have 400 to 500 calories. So you're right, it's still less, but if you take off the skin, like Jason said, you're way better off. Okay. A couple more. I think we got time. Where we at? Sometimes you think you're hungry, you're just thirsty. If you think you want to drink something to quench your thirst and your hunger pains, which would be the best choice? Lemonade, cranberry juice, grapefruit juice, or canned mango nectar?
Grapefruit.
Ooh. It's either cranberry or grapefruit.
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 Yep, you got it. Grapefruit is it. After an afternoon of shopping and with more to buy, you need a little something to get you through the afternoon. What's the best choice from the mall? This is kind of like the other one. Okay.
Well, we know it's not a pretzel.
Good get, right? A medium-sized fruit smoothie, 1 cup of low-fat frozen yogurt, or a cup of chicken noodle soup from the deli.
Chicken noodle soup.
You got it. Chicken noodle soup is 175 calories.
Air 5 for me.
The large pretzel is like 400 calories. Darn it. Can't have any more of those. Low-fat yogurt is 280, and the frozen yogurt with added sugar could be as much as 400 calories. So all this stuff is in that information that got sent out. And guess what? Here's the answers right here, okay? They were sent out, so you got the questions and the answers. There's a whole lot of stuff about if you ever really want to get in knowing about all the different kinds of things about water. There's some more information about water. And other ways to get liquid in you. And that's all of that, okay? A lot of good information that was sent out to you. Okay, what we like to do here is we like to take the last 5 minutes and talk about questions that you might have. Actually, we got more than 5 minutes, so what we like to do is we like to talk about product focus. A lot of stuff about meal plans and snacks and water, and you've learned about figuring out how many calories you want to take in a day. I want to put this in perspective for you. You all that are in this challenge are in a challenge to do a specific goal. You have a target in mind. You want to lose X number of pounds in 8 weeks. You got a target, okay? You want to do 1 more pound than Bud. That's your idea. That's your goal. And so you need to learn. You need to up your game a little bit, okay? If you just want to be healthy and walk around and be all right and maybe kind of like lose, like just a little bit of weight, maybe a pound or 2 a month or something like that, and have more energy, then you could just do simple things like start breakfast with Herbalife and 2 shakes a day and all that other stuff that we do with a 3-day trial. That's fine. It'll work good. Now, we're getting all this additional information because you want to up your game a little bit. So your coaches are getting smarter, and I'm getting smarter about how to help you up your game a little bit. Herbalife has some products that will help you up your game. For example, all that stuff about figuring out how many calories you want, how cool is that? You're going to make eggs and bacon or whatever it is you're going to make for breakfast, or you can have a shake. The shake's going to be about 180 to 220 calories, period, depending on the flavor and things, how much protein you put in it. So for me, that's a lot easier. That's what I know. But there's a lot of information. If you want to win this thing, go get smart on the value of water, so you can get more water, and the value of all these nutritions and how to count calories. There's another couple products here that we use, by the way, for hydration. It's H3O. I don't know if anybody's even heard of H3O. It's been a staple in Herbalife for a long time. If you ever walk around and see anybody drinking Gatorade, knock it out of their hand and put this in water, hydrate you. It replaces your electrolytes and doesn't give a bunch of sugar and garbage in it. Okay, H3O is really awesome. And then we have another thing called cellulose. Who knows about cellulose?
I got my cellulose.
You do?
Yes, it's for fat people that don't want to be fat after they have skin that's all flappy around when they get done being fat.
Yes.
It's for the healthy elimination of water.
Healthy elimination of water, exactly. Somebody's quoting exactly what's on the container. So if you drink not enough water, or your body starts storing water, if your water's off a little bit or whatever, your body's going to have just too much water. But cellulose helps for a healthy elimination of water, so it keeps your water balanced. And yes, when you lose all that weight, this stuff is going to help your skin keep up with you. So you're not going to be all flabby. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be walking around in those bikinis. Not you, but maybe you.
Oh, come on.
Maybe, but. Not
I'm
the bikini.
I'm 43 years old. There's no bikinis ever going to be in my future. I'm just saying. Ever.
No bikinis, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to open it up for some questions. Thank you for all for showing up and all of that. So who's got some questions?
I got questions.
What you got?
I was listening to Dr. Oz because he's like brilliant, right? Anyway, he said that you should be eating full 4% fat cottage cheese instead of low-fat cottage cheese. Correct or incorrect?
I don't know.
Okay, good answer.
Anybody ever know that? He said eat 4% cottage cheese instead of low fat.
That's correct.
He must have explained that, right?
I think there's more protein in the 4% than the low fat. That's the only difference I know, besides, the fat.
That makes sense. More protein. Did he explain why? Good.
No, I'm a man. I don't listen that well.
Good answer. Anybody got any ideas? I like. Was that Michelle that you said? Michelle, is that what you?
No.
Let me get everybody on the screen here. Was that Michelle that said that?
Debbie.
About the additional protein?
Debbie.
Debbie.
That was Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, good. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you want to get something that's got the nutrients in it, okay? A lot of times, and I know some of the low-fat things are actually preservative kind of thing. So sometimes it's that kind of thing. But I don't know. I didn't watch the show. But who else got a question? Anybody?
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
On the Perlessa, I have a bullet, so I don't know, will that work as well as it does in a blender?
Yeah, who's asking that question, by the way?
Me, Michelle.
Have a bullet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a bullet, and it works fine with me.
With the Perlessa?
Yes, ma'am. I do Prolessa as well. And we have a bullet, too.
So when it says to mix it for just a few seconds, do you just put the Perlessa in afterwards, just like you would a blender?
Yes.
Yeah.
And turn it back on? Okay.
So anybody know what Perlessa is?
It's a fat reducer and hunger stopper.
It's the super duper stuff that Herbalife has for people that really, really want to ramp up their, yeah, exactly. Perfect. And you have to know how to take it because it's very important that you just make a shake and then put one scoop in there and then blend it for 5 to 7 seconds, right?
Yep.
Good. Yeah. And I don't see any reason why a bullet would be any different. Just, just make sure it's not blended because it doesn't, you don't want to break down the particles too much.
All right.
Who has used Prolessa here?
I have.
Bertrand, you have, right? Yeah. Anybody like it?
Absolutely.
Bertrand, got anything to say about Prolessa?
It didn't significantly change. It really didn't change the flavor of the shake, but it was, effective. So it was good. It was helpful.
It didn't change the flavor, but it was effective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked it.
Yeah. I've done the 7-day Prolessa a couple times, and it just, I could see the difference. I could feel the difference. It's just, it's amazing.
It keeps you fuller.
Yeah. It actually burns fat and keeps you fuller. Any other questions anybody have? Peggy, do you have any information? I guess we're done here. Let me go back.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, what?
I said I'm good.
Okay. So thank you for coming. Next week, it's all about metabolism. That's my favorite subject of all, okay? Some of you probably know, many of you know that I'm not a calorie counter. I like to ramp up their metabolism, and I know what I'm talking about on this subject because who has their metabolic age on their Tanita scale? Yes, everybody knows what it is?
Yep.
Okay. So I get to brag about my metabolism.
I'm so close.
I get to brag about my metabolism next week, all right? Because I'm 65 and I got a metabolism that's very, very low. Very, 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 very low. Okay, so it's one of my things. And who wants more money in the pot?
I got you.
So bring others to people. We're still going to be open for people joining us. Their start weight will be the date that they start, but it's just $10 and they can learn a whole lot. We'll send them the week 1 and week 2 information, and they can catch up on their own, and their coach can catch them up on the information. So anybody that you know that could benefit from losing weight, invite them on. Okay. Everybody have a great week, and let's see less of you next week. Before everybody knows they're going to talk to the coach, and on this Wednesday, call in or show in or whatever to your coach with your weight so we can put it in the challenge. Good? Thank you very much for coming on and spread the word around, okay? Print out, look at the videos, watch the information, and share it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
See you.
Bye.